Happy Saturday, everyone. I just wanted to come on and let all of you know about some of the wild energy that's currently happening and some of the wild energy that's coming. So I think it's really important that we just get to a point where we're nice and prepared for all of this to go through. One of the first things that's going to be hitting this earth or moving through over the next few days is a huge CME. And for those of you who don't know what CMEs are, they're coronal mass ejections. And what it is it's an event that occurs on the sun where a highly magnetized amount of plasma shoots out into, it erupts from the sun and comes out into the atmosphere. And that in turn affects our electromagnetic frequencies. The Earth's magnetic and energetic frequencies get disturbed by these. So these are pretty strong events. We have one of those that just ejected that is going to be headed its way down to Earth around the 14th and the 15th. So we're going to absolutely feel the energy of the eruption that's currently going on, as well as the energy as soon as it gets down to our level here within our own magnetic Earth and our own field ourselves. So keep an eye out for anything that you might be feeling that can be shakiness, that can be like this. People will consider it anxiety because it's an eruption of energy that's deep within your field. And that can make you feel like you're really, really nervous. But really all that is just like a heightening of energy. So try to reframe how you're feeling if within the next few days you really start to feel that come through. I'm also getting a lot of reports of people, I don't like to call them Ascension ailments because I feel like that's negative, that our little the things our bodies are teaching us in order to move forward and grow spiritually are heightening a little bit. So some of the aches and pains, some people who are dealing with some of the autoimmune, which is such a huge ascension symptom because it teaches you so much self-love and all these other pieces. And we're going to talk about that in the spirit class that's going to be at the end of this month, the last Wednesday of this month of July. So there's a lot of energy that's going to be flowing through that even pertains to that coming through us and really shaking things up. Reason being, because we are about to go in opposition with two major planets. One is Jupiter and one is Saturn. So between now and the 20th, Jupiter and Saturn, on top of this coronal mass ejection, on top of the Schumann resonance being crazy, which I haven't yet told you guys about, but on top of those pieces, we are going in alignment with those two planets, which are all about spiritual growth, faith in your spiritual journey. You're opening up to the next realm of energy for yourself. So all of these things are intertwining to really fold us into a point of major growth as long as we don't fight it within the next 10 days. So how do you align with this stuff? How do you get it nice and balanced out? Well, much of the AstroloYoga sequence for July is doing just that because we've been working with these areas that we're going to get a little bit of a shock during each one of those things, from the asanas to the mudras to the breathing techniques to the pet techniques, all of those things. But I wanted to add in a couple other pieces, especially when it comes to the energy flow that's within your hands, because they're so easy and it's so simple to redirect. So on each one of your hands, there is a finger that actually represents one of the planetary's energy. So this was discovered by ancients, that when there was an alignment in certain fields, it would affect our bodies, and how we were able to sort of lock that in and help it to flow better was to place ourselves in different positions, specifically hand techniques. That's even why you see a prayer. A prayer is a very specific mudra of sorts. Also, we see a lot of this, very, again, specific mudra. And this is actually one of the mudras that I want you guys to do, because this finger represents Jupiter. This represents Saturn. So if you would like to really stay nice and attuned with this energy, and even if you're like, I'm too busy, I can't do anything, you can absolutely sit and have a conversation with somebody and either connect into this mudra, or if you really want to drive it home, take both fingers and place them both onto your thumb and do that mudra to just take a moment to breathe. That's super amazing to help flow that energy and keep it nice and balanced within your field. So try those out over the next 10 days. They're incredibly important, incredibly centering. We're going to feel massive movements with our own spiritual growth. Don't fight it. When there's movements with our spiritual growth, we get shaky. It's a shakeup. It's a good shakeup. It's more energy coming in. So you're going to feel like a little bit shaky. And I will tell you, if you say to yourself, oh, it's my anxiety, there must be something wrong, then you are going to shut down all that spiritual growth, and you'll get an opportunity to do it again later. But you're just going to have to revisit that same feeling until you're able to move past it and get to a point where you understand what it is instead of mislabeling it so it gets blocked. So keep an eye out for that and try not to do it. If you catch yourself doing it, I'm telling you, I've been doing this sequence all month for the AstroloYoga, which is not your typical yoga, by the way. It's a combination of everything that you need within the cosmic field, right down to the earth, to keep your body nice and balanced. So check out any one of those things that you're drawn to. I'm also going to be putting out new music for this specific time period for an instrumental meditation. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel for that to come through within the next day or so. I have been using it. It is an incredible, incredible musician that I have hired on to create these sounds in certain solfeggio tones. And he's got one beautiful just for the energy that's coming in. So keep an eye. That's going to be on the YouTube channel. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jillian Grace. Comment in the comment section. I read all of them and I will reply back to everyone that I can. I am here for you guys and I'm so excited to be a part of your journey. Thank you so much and enjoy your weekend. Remember, breathe. Oh, and don't forget, Schumann's been nuts. So try to breathe when it comes to that too. It's been bouncing all over the place like a yo-yo. It's just another sign to us about this massive process we're going through. And it's awesome, okay? Not scary, awesome. All right? Take care. Have a nice weekend. And thank you so much.